Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We are back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO PESO, live at Moves Media. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Hope y'all feeling good, taking care of yourself. Special motherfucking guest, brother, companion, artist, fucking boy, hell of a son, hell of a cousin, hell of a whatever. I know this nigga ins and out, my nigga. We got Rob Niro in the motherfucking building. How you feeling, G?
What's up, man? You know
I had to get whatever intro I could piece together that made the most sense of it, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, how you feeling, though, man?
Cool, man. I can't complain, man. Just been staying in motion, man. Trying to stay focused, man. That's all it is, for real.
Boy, that's always the agenda, 24/7, my nigga. Like, niggas
Sure.
trying to get to it, though. But nah, man. Platform, bro. Getting you on here,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's something that I started just to really get some therapeutic shit and just the people
Shit,
who I
beautiful.
do know, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, but the people that I do know to get on this motherfucker, it's like, man, let's talk, man. Niggas got history, niggas got
Definitely.
gems to drop. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? That's what I like too. Like we do this shit, bro. It's no telling who gonna watch it, who gonna pick up something from it.
That's a fact.
So it's like shit. Let's put the story out though. So, man, for the people who don't know, who is Rob Niro, man? Your background, where you grew up, where you from, your upbringing. Let's talk about it.
Rob Niro, man. Born and raised West Dayton.
West Side.
I say West Dayton, I mean, nigga done lived in every section, for real. Every project from to the coast, Dunbar Manor, all the way back to the late 80s, early 90s, the gangster courts, all the way up to my granddad built the house on Denner and what is that? Is it Richley? Right across the street from Dunbar High School.
Yeah.
We owned that house. That's where my grandma lived. We grew up over there, the Bass. So really, really just West Side for real. I went to McNary. I went to Miami
You ain't
Chapel,
dropping some shit.
Louise Troy. You feel me?
Ain't dropping
West
some
Side
shit.
for real, for real.
Damn,
But
man.
I always been in the music. I always been in the sports. Really come from like a poverty-stricken environment for real. Like really, really from the slums.
Yeah, we're gonna tap into that too.
Yeah, we're gonna get
tap
all
in.
into that. Yeah.
Man, so what was first, man? Was it sports or music that had you as a young dreamer, or was it hustling? Because we can
Right. We go so many
the way you was
different
your
early,
upbringing. Yeah,
early before, cause you know we young, man. When you young, before you get into the survival mode, in order to have to want to hustle, you feel me?
yeah.
You just going off of what's around you. You're just a kid. You just love certain things. So I would probably say music, cause it was the first thing I heard. Being in my grandma's house, my granddad used to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma used to sing. My mom, she sang. My uncles, they would always
you
play the
just had a-
oldies, 70s, 60s.
But you got a musical family coming up.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Sure.
Damn,
Early.
man. So you got it. So the music was already just embedded really through the genes of the family, whatever the case is.
Definitely.
Man, so you naming like all these places that you came up at, and you mentioned in the slums, man. Like what mind frame or what did that put you in when you just seen like how your upbringing was kind of when you started taking note to it, like moving around so much and seeing certain things, like
Shit, one word I could say is it's traumatizing to a sense. Like early on in life, seeing certain shit that you're not supposed to see as a child.
yeah.
Traumatizing, man. It wake you up early. I was aware of a lot of shit at an early age. Too early.
Something that you regret.
Nah. I
Yeah,
wouldn't want it no other way.
Yeah, because I seen some shit coming up too, and I would say it's traumatizing. It is at the same time, like it's not a blessing that seeing the shit that people was going through, but it's more so seeing what not to get into
Facts.
or what not to become in the sense of like that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So that's how I be looking at certain shit too. But yeah, bro, it just seemed like you kind of grew up at a super early age with a lot of shit.
Definitely.
And you know, because I would say too, man, you
was
got
outside, bro.
You mean just in area environment you was at?
Yeah, I was outside. Even when I moved to the Natty, I moved to Cincinnati when I was like, had to be like 98. So I was probably like 9, 10. I moved out there, stayed there for like 4 or 5 years. I was outside. I seen so much shit up there. That was a whole different environment. We're down there from Dayton.
Yeah.
But it was a whole different environment, you feel me? Like, that's a real market. It's the Queen City. It's basically New York. It's the Queen City.
So you
like people don't even know the Kentucky Bridge is a duplicate of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did not know that. That's crazy. Yo, looking at it,
yeah, you feel
crazy.
me?
Yeah.
For sure.
Cause shit, niggas be passing the bridges all the time, going traveling out of the state though.
Yeah, with the Natty, man, I seen so much shit, man. My life accelerated even more when I moved there, cause I'm in my coming of age years. You going
Yeah, that's some vividly. You
remember
see
when
that
the police killed? I know all the Natty people remember this when the police killed Timothy Thomas. Like all this police brutality shit, that shit been going on, man. I seen that shit firsthand. They told him to put his hands up, chased him down the alley, told him to put his hands up. He tried to pull his pants up because he was sagging. Shot him in the back. Murked him. Whole city riding. I'm in the projects. My window was on Redden Road. I could see this shit. Like marching down the street. They riding. They tearing stores up. This shit was crazy, bro.
Damn, nigga. So so everything that's being, not to get into that, but everything that's being normalized or projected onto, social media, you've been seeing that shit early years,
bro.
though.
Hell yeah. Firsthand.
Man.
That shit vividly in my mind. They marching, we shall overcome, all that shit like the 60s.
Yeah. Damn, man. See, so that's why I be needing people to just hear this, bro, because, I mean, you seeing a lot of this and hearing all of this, bro, you didn't let it, like, suffocate you into, like, being super traumatized from that shit or feeling like on some, like, rebellious in some like, different type of way of how what your outlet would have been is what I'm saying, though. Which we gonna transcend more into the music.
Definitely could have turned into something worse. And nigga did a lot of shit. Wiggled out a lot of shit. But it definitely could have. I know people that been through what I've been through and didn't take it the way I did. Feel me? They submitted to it.
Yeah. So when would you say, okay, so you was in the Natty, you said that was like 98, you was down there like 4 or 5 years and you came back up to Dayton?
Yeah, came back to, I don't think I went to the Natty 97. I came back to Dayton in 2001. I landed in the square. That's when I went to Trotwood.
Okay. So what was the time frame when you started taking the artistry serious? Because I don't want to jump too ahead of when you started, you had that crazy promo run with respect for not remembering his name.
Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you even start taking the artistry serious?
Taking it serious, like you mean like promoting it and
when was your first time getting in the booth putting something on wax? That's where everything
like
started.
14.
Okay.
13, me and my nigga L had it in the closet.
Ooh.
No. I take that back. It was the same age, but me and my nigga Boo, I know it was Boo Pac, we did it first, and then L picked it up and started liking it.
Yeah, my nigga, RPL, man.
Man, what?
That was the homie. I remember the last voicemail I got from that nigga, and I wish I could say that shit, but
that nigga's funny as hell.
Yeah, he was funny as fuck, man. So you get into the music, man, and obviously, I mean, from the content I was hearing, you just started just really vividly putting everything in of the shit you seen coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, none of your shit never really sounded fabricated. No, I ain't say never really. It never did, though. But, so would you say you grew up too fast? Because your shit come off wise. Like, I always told you that shit.
Yeah. Nah, I don't even think that had nothing to do with how fast I grew up. Because I know people that grew up faster than me, but that shit still ain't wise. I think that was just innately in me for real. Like, some of us just be them ones. You one of them ones in your family.
Yeah.
That's why we here. Dreamers Welcome Podcast. You feel me?
Man, bro. It just...
Some of us just the ones. We just see shit differently.
Yeah, because, I mean, and the difference is like, brother, it was... I ain't gonna say it was difficult, but it just was like, man, just trying to break that cycle of what's the norm or how we was coming up. Mm-hmm. I think that's the most difficult thing ever to try to like normalize. It's just like, bruh, I don't gotta do none of that shit though. Mm-hmm. And just to, bruh, it was like sickening to just think like having a gig and doing regular shit. And I swear I have nothing against nobody.
Nah, hell nah. We didn't listen. This is why I feel like we can speak on it because we did it.
Did it?
We tried it.
Hated it. Did it doing it in the fact of like it was never cemented. It was like, bro, I'm only about to get a couple checks.
Just another hustle.
Yeah.
Let me get back where I need to be real quick.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't see it no other way, to be honest.
Nah.
Like, to be honest, though.
Nah, I can't see myself working for nobody, bro. In no way, shape, or form. We can partner up and tackle a goal together, but working for you, like a motherfucker over my back telling me when, hell nah, man.
I seen it.
For what?
Boy.
And like you said, that's no disrespect to nobody else. Like, it's workers and it's people who orchestrate.
But my nigga just shouts out to Gambino. He just said it like it's literally just people that's kind of like that's programmed like that.
Yeah,
that just think
that's cool.
like, you know what I mean.
Cool.
I think we did develop that shit at a super early age. Though.
Yeah, we seen what the fuck we didn't want.
Yeah.
In order to know what you want, you got to see a lot of what you don't want.
Man.
It points you in the right direction.
And it came from like family, or it came from just, you know, just different peers, different people you seeing. Yeah. Hell, man, I remember high school teachers saying they hated their job.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy. You remember Miss Corwin from Trotwood?
Man, my dog.
Man, that's my dog. Bro. She was just in the shop the other day. I walked up behind her like, what you doing here?
Man, Corwin. She always enrolled for the homies, my brother, sister.
She a real.
Man, hell yeah, Miss Corwin. Yeah, you taking it back.
That's Corwin the real.
But yeah though, so RPL too.
Man, what? RP my dog, man. Long live L, man.
So
one of the greatest. Man, listen. If Dayton had a microscope on us, bro, like this is a little off top, but I was watching. I don't know if you seen the Video Music Box documentary. Watch that, bro. By Ralph McDaniels, bro.
I ain't hit. It was on Netflix
and on Showtime.
Okay,
watch it, bro. We need that. We need a microphone and a camera on Dayton culture. That's all he did. This is how, when hip hop was coming up, he the reason that the world seen it.
But from creating that,
he gave the whole New York City, the whole underground circuit, a platform. It was called Video Music Box. Everybody you can think of when they in their early years is on this shit.
I mean, cause I hear mad people talking about that shit all the time. Man, like that shit was premiering on that and everything.
That shit, hey, we need that.
But man, it's for some reason it's just like I feel like Dayton is getting this golden year again, because a lot of people is just really in tune to gaining back our acknowledgement, like what the city has provided and what we still doing, and what we did, boy, decades ago.
Yeah, in a real way though. Still feeling the ripples. The world's still feeling the ripples from what they did back then.
Yep. And that's what shit like that too be keeping me going, because it's just being a part of the ripples in Dayton. That's why I be trying to still be innovative. Why people still like need to start putting out keep putting out good music and better music, because I mean shit, we still got our own type of culture here that still ring bells.
Yeah, definitely. Like
a lot of people still they respect Dayton. Like when I'm in Atlanta and they catch wind of it, people be like, oh yeah. They know Dayton. It's just
all, man. The only thing separate us from a big market or something that's more successful was marketing and branding. It's the only thing.
But why you think it's taking so long?
Nobody marketing and branding themselves enough. You got to do this shit like you McDonald's. There's a reason every little kid wanted McDonald's. And that shit is the worst food you can possibly eat. No shame to them, but it is what it is. But it's a reason that they want that, because we've been hearing it our whole life.
Yeah.
Seeing it our whole life. You see as soon as you see the marches, you know what's up.
Literally.
You got to pub, man. You got to pub.
Man,
promote, market.
Nah, the city definitely
got to show them who the fuck we are. We too busy trying to go fit in with them.
And it's nothing against somebody that's already doing that type of shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, until it comes, because I just hate seeing everybody else around us citywide, different areas and shit, Midwest, that's getting picked up, and we still get skipped over though. Like the shit's crazy.
It's the way it's being done. I see exactly what it is. I can't even be mad at it because we get what we get.
Yeah,
it's the way it's being done, bro. You have to have a community in order for the world, because you got the United States. They say the East, the West, the South. They barely even give the Midwest.
Yeah,
they let a couple niggas poke their head out every now and again, give them a little cosign. But on a serious note, they don't take us serious.
And I wonder why, because we down there, I mean, I ain't gonna say we the biggest region, but
It's identity. It's the reason Detroit making their way in, kicking the door down. They got an identity. They know who they are.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to sound like New York. They ain't trying to sound like down south.
And I'm seeing
or the East Coast.
And I'm seeing way too many people trying to sound like Detroit.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't get it wrong. It's okay to be inspired by something and try that lane. But who are you though?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like don't mimic it to a T.
Yeah, to a T.
Like niggas is literally switching up whole styles.
Yeah, like that ain't it.
To ride that wave.
Nah, be you, man.
Man, so with you, who was your musical influences off of when you start putting your music out?
And I'm influenced by a lot of different types of music for real. Real diverse. On the rap side, I'm always influenced by the forefathers, like the ones that really put it down in the 90s, the shit we grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Jays, Pox, Big, Nas, all them niggas. The greats. Then you got the early 2000s, the Waynes, the Fabulous, Jada, DMX.
So just a melting pot.
It's a melting pot. For real, that's what my music sounded weird do, because I'm not a one-track minded artist for real.
Yeah.
Feel me? Might listen to some Sam Cooke, might throw on some Marvin Gaye. Feel some soul. Like, that's why when you said you can tell that my music's not fabricated, because I grew up on music that came from the heart. All my favorite artists, they talking about their real life.
Yeah, that's why I really love like authentic music, because you know, I had that household of, you know, really moms was playing like Marvin Gaye heavy and shit.
Yes, man. Same household. I can pull it in my head.
And then, man, when I ain't gonna lie, when Dipset started doing that shit, I went and started looking up all of the samples, and that's what really got me into them. Like I was listening to all the old shit already, and you know, Temptations coming on the holiday specials and shit.
Right.
But when I start really just, bro, it's such a fucking, man, from like the 60s.
It's nostalgic,
bro,
man.
it's crazy.
The feeling is, like, I'm up at 7 a.m. the other day, bro, smoking bud, bro, eating fruit, listening to fucking Marvin Gaye, Bobby Womack, just real music, bro. Like, timeless. It feel good. It's the feeling.
Yeah.
I know that they went through that shit.
Nah, literally. Yeah. Like they shit was literally what they was living or what they was going through.
Facts, every time.
And boy, the heartbreak music back then, goddamn it, they was throwing that shit on wax,
that nigga
my
was
nigga.
in love, man.
I'm like,
ain't
yeah.
nothing you can tell that nigga about his woman, man. He was in love.
Wait, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I fight for my love, man. Like, I don't know what y'all niggas.
For sure, you got to.
Man, so all right.
It's real. I said you got to when it's real.
Oh, yeah. So the key, all right, I don't know if I met you before then. I don't know, but when you linked up with Keys, bro, y'all did a hell of a fucking run. Was that your first like real project that came out?
Yeah. Before that was just a mixtape that my little brother, free my nigga Marky D. He just put a little like 13 songs together on a CD and just got to passing it out, and then they landed in Keys' hand. That's how that shit happened. But yeah, in the studio, like packaging, cover, promo. Yeah, that was my first run.
So you like. So, shouts out to Marky D too. So,
sure.
When he put that together, was you even planning on putting something out, or you was just still like curating, working on the craft?
I was fucking off, bro. Lawrence had just died, bro. I dropped out of college and I was playing basketball. I had a scholarship. Lawrence had just died. I dropped out of college. I'm in my mom's basement. I got studio equipment. I'm just fucking off.
So why'd you drop out of college?
My mind wasn't there. When bro died, bro, that shit fucked me up, bro.
Oh, okay. This was when he passed away.
Yeah, I couldn't fathom that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Was you like on scholarship or you just was hooping?
Scholarship.
Damn.
Yeah, basketball scholarship. I went up there at an apartment.
Where was you at?
At Miami University, the Middletown campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an apartment.
So how
just wasn't there. Like,
what was you when you heard L pass? Let's talk about when that hit. Like how'd you get the news?
DC, my nigga Donald called me. He asked me like, L got shot, bro. I'm like, shit, not that I know of.
Right.
He hung up. Like, all right, I'll call you right back. 40 called me. Told me. He ain't asked me. He told me. Couldn't believe it, bro. Like, wow. Like, then it happened. I heard the gunshots, my nigga. That's how close it was to my house.
Oh, so you was in the city when it happened?
Yeah, I stayed on Denner and Watson, right on the corner of Denner and Watson, right across from Miami Chapel. It was in Hilltop, which ain't nothing but what? 2 miles away.
Skip, yeah. Damn, man.
Shit crazy, bro.
So that kind of did it. Excuse me. Did it make you kind of like just doubtful with everything you was going for, or doing with the music and all of that shit?
Yeah, definitely. It made me just feel like, fuck is all this shit for when they can die like that?
Especially
fuck, I'm trying to go play basketball for. Fuck, I'm trying to do anything positive for when you're 19 years old, bro. Gone. Oh, some dumb shit.
Especially a person like him and this character.
Feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
The last person you think is too cool, bro. Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah, that shit traumatized me, man. Threw my whole train of thought off. I'm there physically, but mentally, I'm just still in the daze.
Mm.
Damn.
And so, Marky D put it out. You catch wind of it. So that was when Keys came to holler at you. That was enough to get you kind of like, all right, let me try this shit out again, full throttle.
And it felt like a sign. Looking back, hindsight 2020, it was a sign.
I mean, so what was you doing on the physical there, mentally not there? Like, was you just digging yourself deeper and deeper into some just bullshit mentally?
In school, bro, I was out there trying to sell bud and shit. I'm going to practice, but I ain't really thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know, basketball first nature. I'm gonna perform, but I really don't care about being here.
Right.
My nigga just died.
That's all the nigga.
Every time I talk to one of my niggas, this is what we talking about.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Every time I go back home to visit, because it ain't right nothing but right down the street, an hour drive. Every time I talk to one of them, this is what we talking about. You feel me? I can't escape that mentally. I just wasn't there.
Man, so
but look, it pointed to the music though.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Life is crazy, man. And Lawrence was doing the music. He was taking the music more serious than me.
I remember.
Yeah, he was fucking with I never got to meet him, but Tyler Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
He was fucking with them right before he passed. Yeah, did a whole mixtape. That last mixtape was in their studio. Yeah, that shit. It pointed me towards the music.
So
on accident. That's just where the current took me.
Bro, but then, man, it's been so many blessings that came from accidents.
That's how life is.
Yeah, like
when you think you know where you're going, hey, it's already
a major detour.
That's why a lot of times you're supposed to just let go and just flow with that shit.
Yeah. You gotta really
trust it.
Man, it's easier said than done.
Hell yeah.
At a certain mind state of walking by faith and not sight. It's so much fucking easier. So the music come back around, and then this is when you got, because y'all was pumping that shit like crazy, like
very well,
posters everywhere, all of that shit. So that put that battery back in your back to start doing shit.
Yep.
So where you start taking it from
Double
there?
time. Shit, we did everything with bro. That's why I always salute bro and got the utmost respect and love for bro. He showed me a lot of shit on the music side. First person that told me about publishing and royalties and all that type shit early. I'm like 19. Kicked the whole game to me. First time I ever went on tour was with bruh. Because this is what he was already doing. So I'm just along for the ride. We put together a little EP, 5-7 songs. Went on tour. We went to New York, Indiana, Tennessee. We stopped in the Natty, Detroit. Niggas wasn't in Detroit that long. We got up out of there. We went to Detroit though, went to Cleveland.
So like an East Coast run?
Yeah, just a little East Coast run. It was smooth. Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we moved around for real.
So with that,
that showed me the importance of promo.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
And we didn't even have. We had social media, but niggas wasn't
depending on
it.
Yeah, nah.
But a nigga told me though when we went to Indiana, we stopped at Michael Jackson house, Gary, the house they grew up in. We stopped there. It was a nigga out there, bro. Like God give you signs, like you get messages along the way of the path. You just got to take heed. He kept saying, bro, everything y'all doing, bro, because we told him what we was doing. We was on a tour and all that shit. He like, man, everything y'all doing, YouTube it. That's all he kept saying, nigga, YouTube it.
Yeah.
We like, yeah, we gonna do it. Never did it. And we'd have did that because that's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is vlogging, they showing everything, they putting the whole experience on YouTube.
Cause it's some shit. It be so new, then it just take like, cause that's a whole different category of dedication needed to. We need a cameraman.
But we was already doing it. This is why I'm pissed at our shit. We already had the camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, so y'all had the
doing
logistics
it.
to do
Man,
it.
we was doing it. And I'm pissed that camera got stole at Greenbrier Mall in Atlanta. They stole the MacBook and the camera. We lost all that fucking footage.
Well, if you know Southside,
it's over.
If you know Greenbrier,
it's over, nigga. That motherfucker was
adjacent to the discount mall. You know that type of area.
That motherfucker was at pawn shop 30 minutes later.
Nah, you feel me? Literally though.
For sure.
But yeah, that I can, cause we was doing some early traveling too. Never went on tour that early though, but that shit is definitely like seeing shit early like that back then, bro. Cause I think it just made niggas warriors into this music shit.
Yeah,
cause we had went to
shit
New
like
York.
that ain't accident. That don't happen on accident, bro. Like,
I mean, cause to me it do take like you said, just take one person to take it that far.
Yeah, it's too many components that got to come together for this to happen, for that to be an accident.
Yeah.
I believe in synchronicities, bro. Like, it's connections that got to be made along the way. A lot of people miss them because they ain't aware. You too busy moping about what you ain't got. It's some shit over there, but you too busy looking at that shit over there running away from you. It's something right there, though. You got to be open, man, aware to catch that shit.
What's your earliest memory of us clicking up?
Earliest memory?
Yeah.
The earliest memory when I came to the garage.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking something else. You did you got on Deshani's track. Yeah. Okay. Man, I was thinking something. I'm sick for not remembering that.
Yeah.
Damn. So I gotta ask you too, cause I asked Gambino that. What was you hearing? Well, what did you think of the garage when you came, or when we was in that motherfucker doing that shit? Like,
man, y'all niggas was doing something monumental.
Man, bro, it had no fucking clue.
Didn't have no clue. That'd be the beauty of it. When you don't know, it's like when you know, it be stress that come with it. You gotta do too much to maintain it. But when you just in the groove of it, in the flow, shit different. That's why it was different like that, bro.
Yes, I got a weird question though, but how you were saying like when you just know it's stressful. You ever been into like, I guess in the artistry way, you ever got into something where you just knew, or was everything always just a stressful thing coming up? Or is that like a too broad of a question?
Nah, it ain't.
Cause I can't remember a time where I just knew like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Nah, it normally, it do normally be in small instances like a song or something. Like as soon as you hear it, you just know, like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, or like, that bitch, like,
yeah, you know, like, yeah,
know, like,
she did one.
You just know.
Real shit though.
But
yeah, them be the small instances.
But I just be thinking like, man, because I met you in there, and that's when I got hip to you, and I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga flaming the record? I don't even know this.
Right, who this city nigga in the garage, man?
When I say I was Trotwood thoroughbred, I mean, nigga, I was Trotwood.
Nah, y'all niggas was clicked up.
But
when I came to Trotwood, y'all niggas was clicked up.
It was it.
Everything was favoritism, and
bro.
What? Nigga, I couldn't even make the basketball team.
Nigga was
Nigga
banging our shit.
Man, what?
Oh man,
nigga, I couldn't even make the hoop team because of favoritism. Nigga, them niggas couldn't fuck with me. Man.
Yeah, Trotwood was definitely. I mean, because it was, I
loved it though. I love the wood. It was like a movie to me.
But Trotwood, it was like all the elementaries in Trotwood. Then we went to middle school.
Yep.
It was
Olive Hill, Townview, what was it, Broadmoor.
Man, it was right. Olive Hill together. Yeah, and then everybody just, it was Trotwood like a motherfucker though.
Fact.
But yeah, I remember you coming through, and then I took a kind of your music, and shit, I know me and your shit kind of took off from there. Cause that's how a lot of people it was. I'll just click with y'all, and I'll show favoritism. Like, all right, man, I'm gonna try to get Cuz come back here into the studio. Shit.
Then after that, we did the interview down at Riverscape.
Yo, I just came across that on YouTube.
For real, that bitch still on there?
Yeah, it's on my page. We did it in like 2 parts.
Yep.
I was downloading shit from my doc, and I'm like,
damn, I need to see that. Nigga ain't seen that since I lived in the A.
I think you gave me the idea to shoot it or something.
Hell nah.
And I'm on that bitch asking questions. It's just, bro, that's why I got the fucking with the camera work so early, because it was like, we got shit from so long ago. It's just so nostalgic. It's gonna blow your mind when you watch that shit again. You gonna be like,
damn.
but niggas had it though.
Yeah.
But niggas had it back then. Like even the thought and the knowledge of like, all right, bet. Like we gonna try to do this shit. It's one of them like everything starts somewhere. Mm-hmm. Everything like it starts from something.
It got to.
And that's why I like just looking back on a lot of that shit. Like the videos we did, the shit, just the studio memories. Like, man, that's a good story to tell. I remember when I was in Orlando, you was in Atlanta. Nigga shoot right up, 75. Drop the studio equipment off to you.
Nigga cooking.
I'm like, bet, nigga, I'm gonna be in Dayton for like a week and a half. That's when I was driving from Orlando to Dayton. Cause I had to take all my video equipment and everything.
And I be thinking about them times all the time, bro. Like that shit was.
Man, I mean, like I said, shit like that just turn niggas in the warriors with this shit, bro. Like I'm glad I got a lot of that shit out of my system, because now with stuff coming around, it's just making sense.
Sure.
Making sense. So, man, all right, yeah, we click up, and then you was just dropping a lot of music, but I feel like you ain't put out too many mixtapes in that time and everything. Why is that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I recorded music. I don't think I was a fan of the music for real.
Of your own shit you was doing?
It wasn't authentic enough.
I feel like you always felt like that. Like,
yeah.
Before I met you.
Yeah. It wasn't time yet.
Yeah.
I was talented, but I didn't find my sound, my voice, I'm telling my real life stories, but it's coming off like other niggas.
Right.
But I'm glad I got that out of my way in my teens. Feel me?
Yeah.
That's why when I moved to the A, the niggas started putting out music. Remember, we started shooting videos and I started really putting it out. But when I came back here, I put out Diamond in the Rough, a couple singles, a couple videos, freestyles and shit like that.
You think though, with that being in your character, like not really liking your music at the time, you think you missed some opportunities from that happening?
Hell yeah.
They ever get to you, or it's just like push forward?
You gotta push forward, but hell yeah, that shit get to you if you really aware of it, if you can look back and be honest with yourself. A lot of people can't, man.
They can't.
Yeah, you gotta be honest with yourself. Like, damn, I missed that one. But hell yeah. In the A, I feel like I ain't go hard enough. I tried, but I didn't try hard as I could. I could have put more of a dent, more of a stamp in Atlanta while I was living down there. For sure.
Yeah. And then, man, you was down there. I mean, Atlanta's always had its like mecca times, but you was down there when I feel like it was like, I don't know. You think well, damn, that's a tough question.
Nah, it was that time. It was when
compared
Future
to now.
was popping. It was when all the people that's popping now was coming up. The Migos.
Yeah,
Future.
that's what I'm saying.
It was
Like
when Rich Homie Quan first came around.
But that time was so much better.
Facts.
Than now to me.
It was
like, cause it was like it was just a certain select few all the time.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, you know, like it's artists in Atlanta that's getting nice amount of show money only in Atlanta.
Yep.
Like,
because ain't no gatekeepers. That's a gift and a curse. Like it's a beautiful thing that so many different types of artists at different ages, different stations in the country or areas in the country, markets, they can get money. Because ain't no gatekeepers. Like, everybody got the phone. Like, you can really turn yourself into a superstar if you do it right and be consistent.
Yeah, and man,
that's the gift of it. But the curse is it's a lot of people that's gonna cut through off sheer will and ambition and hard work, but no talent.
But that's the man. But Atlanta always been that hub of like I was watching an interview Big Boy did, and he was saying like the reason Atlanta shows so much love because so many people doing music, and he was like, bro, everybody bump into everybody. We don't got time for beef
at all.
Like,
I'm gonna see you.
It's like we either know where his grandma stay or we in the same studio and A and B.
Double back to what I just said. The city is the same way.
Yeah,
this is why I don't understand why we ain't a community.
Man,
I think it's stations, bro. Like, you have to have a station for everybody to be, or like how when y'all had the garage.
Yeah,
everybody pulling up. Yep. It made niggas be one. It made it have a market, and that was the wave. You feel me?
Because I don't know, man, for real. That it was cool. It was cool back then to click up like enormously. But then
And I don't even mean click up now. Just be.
But yeah,
have a brotherhood.
Yeah, I mean, because, bro, man, that's crazy. Me, I actually was talking about that because even from transcending from the garage when we had Uptown, it was brotherhoods being created because we all was on the same agenda and it was no ego.
Lifetime bonds we made out them spots, bro.
But it was no ego involved with like none of that shit.
That's what it comes down.
I think that's why we was thriving like so fast and at a great pace. Which maybe the city need a gatekeeper now. I don't know what that consists of, but. Or maybe the city just need like somebody that's gonna just piece it together to make it sense. Yeah, make sense of it.
And we need like we need this, bro. We need more of these, bro. Platforms.
Yeah, and you know a lot
to make people want to feel like they're part of something. Like when Hood had Boss Mag
doing nothing, bro.
Everybody made the city a market.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like we need another platform, bro.
And I mean, it's platforms being created now. It's people doing stuff. Shouts out to K Carter because he doing the For Dayton by Dayton festival area.
I seen that a couple times. That's love. Man, shout out to K Carter.
Cause I got an idea. I'm trying to piece. I'm gonna tell you off camera though. But yeah, like but in order to do that and people make platforms for the city, it really just take the dedication to do that shit. Fact. Like it take the dedication to orchestrate it, and a lot of people move selfishly now with a lot of shit. Fact. They don't want to, you know. This is a platform, you know, for the city and all my surrounding areas, or you know where I live at. But you know this shit take work. Fact. This shit take work though.
Real dedication. Bro.
Yeah, and that's I just want people to know that shit. Like we got a lot of good talent. And just so much shit, man.
Like you said, another golden age.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right, it's coming, bro. It's here, bro.
It's here, for real.
Here. I've been saying that shit. Like, I think our first golden era was like, I mean, not to discredit nobody, but it was really hitting from like 04 to like 2010, 11.
You ain't tripping? Like, anybody that deny that line to themselves.
Nah, shit, it was crazy.
Real. That shit was a wave, like a real market.
Yeah, and then maybe because I moved, I ain't really catch too much of the in-betweens from the, 2011 after, but up until a couple of years ago, I just feel like shit been really, like, it's been going up again. And, it don't look corny. It don't look,
at all.
It's looking thorough.
Facts.
Man.
It's authentic. It's quality. So everybody being themselves for real, for real.
So you, what's the new project you got out now?
Overtime. Just the instrumental project,
out, right?
Just freestyle. Yeah. Out on SoundCloud. Make sure y'all go check that out. Okay. Overtime, a mixtape. Just some good lyrics, man. You already know I got to do.
Good rec.
Good rec. That's all it is.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You be pissing me off doing them instrumentals.
For real.
Because to me, it'd be like, bro, this shit could have been on an original record, bro. You said a crazy fucking bar. And I'm like, this nigga, I know he ain't gonna never reuse it again. And what was it?
I got some shit for you,
ain't
though.
No time to be chilling with no Jada and Will. And I'm like, he's never gonna use
shit.
This.
I forgot I said that.
Man, that shit. That was my caption, nigga. I'm like,
forgot about that shit.
So that'd be my thing when people do instrumental records. Yeah. It just be like, fuck, bro. If this shit kind of go, under the surface and not too many people hear this, you ain't gonna. Yeah, you ain't gonna go back.
I feel the same way,
nigga. I think
that's why I ain't doing too many.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just. It was for me, for real. I wasn't rapping. I need to rap. I need to get my head back flowing. You feel me? Then I got the originals. The original songs. That shit about to do numbers, bro.
Yeah.
Some of the best shit they never heard. Like the golden age shit for real.
That ain't out yet?
Yeah. Against All Odds on his way.
And that's been your fucking detox,
man, bro.
Forever.
That shit crazy, bro. I'm gonna play some shit for you.
Nah, yeah, I need to key in on that. And you still gotta damn, I can't even say that either. The clip I sent you a minute ago for the mixtape with Against All Odds.
Yeah.
You gotta,
bro.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
You got it, bro.
Hey,
bro, I've been having that clip tucked. I'm like, I can't use this off of my nigga though.
Damn, I forgot about that.
So I remember watching that shit. Soon as it hit me, all right, bro, this nigga got to use this. That's where my mind be.
Yeah, I remember when we was standing when you told me that and everything. Yeah,
man, I'm like, bro, this nigga
count that, put that on in there.
Yeah. We gotta,
sure.
You know what I mean? We gonna put that in the trailer.
Yeah,
man.
sure.
But nah, man. And then you got the what's up with the store? Let's talk about that.
Varsity House, man. Downtown Dayton, 31 St. Clair Street. It's a lifestyle gallery. Juice bar. It's a dual business. Just some culture, man. Trying to bring some culture around here, bro. It ain't too much real culture in the city.
It ain't, man.
Yeah.
Y'all been rocking down there for a little minute, though.
Yeah, it's been 2 years now, but only 1 year open because of the COVID shit when it first hit. We really wasn't doing too much.
Yeah.
So we took that time to decorate and, feel me, build it all the way up to what it is now.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't think I've been there since y'all didn't did the rebuild, but I mean, you know, from what I see, bro, and I've been really using that word a lot lately, but it's an experience of when you go there.
Right.
Like, and I
Hit
think
it
y'all
on the
doing-
nose. That's exactly what it is. It's an experience. It's something you're going to remember when you leave that motherfucker. And there's nothing around it like it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But explain why, though. Like, why is it like, why that's the one of one, like it's nothing else?
I think it's just the mind of us, of me, my bro Freddie. Just the mind.
Shouts out to Freddie.
Yeah, you
man.
feel me?
My nigga, I got to get
It's the
him.
mind. You got the same type mind. We just creatives.
Yeah.
So it's just not gonna be a clothing store. You can just come buy some shoes. Nah, you can get a piece of art off the wall, or buy a book from over there, or rent a book from over there, or pick up the Tribe Called Quest vinyl over there, or the Martin DVDs over there, or the basketball cards. You feel me? It's just nostalgia everywhere. The shit we grew up on.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. It's like a big ass time capsule.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Damn. Yeah, I gotta stop down there. Yeah. Y'all been thriving a lot with that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have did a pod down there.
But,
But I just love to see the originality that
we do that when the project come out.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But just the originality the city putting together, like even out here with moves, like, you know, shouts out to Jay. He blessed me with being able to use this, and you know, like you said, it's just platforms and good organized businesses that people just need to know. Like, that's what's gonna make the city thrive.
Facts.
Like, for real though.
That's the undertone of it, bro. Like, being a starving artist, that shit ain't it. Just that shit ain't
but
it.
to even be an artist, bro, it take like,
You gotta balance that shit out.
but it takes so much more than nigga beat studio whatever. Like, you gotta like really be proactive in so many
Real,
fucking
bro.
ways.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like I said, I mean, it just take I think at this point it just take a different level of passion.
Definitely.
For all
That's
of
first
that
and
shit.
foremost. Just to
Yeah.
have a will to want to do that shit every day.
Man, cause
Gotta come from a deeper place.
yeah, absolutely.
For real.
Man, so before we wrap up, bro, I've been asking this question a lot. What is a good quote or what's a good piece of advice to live off of?
Good quote.
Or that you live off of?
Dang, yeah, give me a second on that.
I'm telling you, I've been knocking niggas over here with that question,
that's
man.
crazy right
they be,
there.
They be
Hold
taking
on.
people up top. Like, damn, I mean, you know, it's something that you choose to live off of that just hit.
Life is not a rehearsal.
Man, it always be the simple ones. I mean, I don't know no crazy complex quote, but yeah. But why does that register? Why does that register to you so much?
Cause I know how much time I done fucked up.
That's me.
Yeah, I know how much time I done fucked up. How much? Well, not even fucked up. Just not, like we were saying, not taking opportunities right then and there.
Yeah.
Thinking that I get it back. Nah. Do that shit now. Like, there ain't no time to be prepared. You gotta be ready.
Man, I'm just thinking all the shit.
For real.
All the shit that I didn't do off of and I think that just come off of just fear. It's a low level of fear, but when you just don't.
We be forgetting everything count. Motherfucker get so lost in the destination, you forget the journey, bro.
Yep.
All right, if you get the destination right now, say we get to our dreams right now. Or not right now because it's about to happen.
Yeah.
Say we get to the dreams from the garage, second day. You're not even gonna appreciate it. You don't even know what to do with this shit. It's so much knowledge that you gain, so many relationships that you gain on the journey to this present day.
Bro, literally,
that you need.
Man, from me starting really dedicated like 05, 06 to now, that's been 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally all through opportunities that I jumped on, fucking nervousness from, you know, just understanding like, okay, I ain't never did this before, but I gotta do this. I gotta build this relationship. I gotta talk to this person.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take this trip. And, you know, yeah, like you said,
and I
bro.
seen you firsthand, like,
Yeah.
nigga, moving.
And you know, and,
When I say Bi-Coast, the boy meets world, like Mr. Feeney.
Bro, but but I think another thing that do it for me too. I mean, this is your pod, but just talking about it. But you know, man, just being we was around so many people that we all started in the same way, and I just see them thriving. Hey yo, LA Oreo, well, I'm gonna bleep that out. Superstar O. But just seeing all of that shit, bro, it's just like, bro, it's no fucking way I can just sit back and think like, oh, I went my hardest.
It's that lock in, bro. It's that tunnel vision, bro.
Yeah.
Every name you just named, them niggas got tunnel vision, bro.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck what gotta go to get where I'm going.
And they getting there. And just to see that shit, like, and that's just something that I use for motivation myself. Yeah. But it gotta be like niggas in AAU hooping together and then one nigga getting drafted. I really couldn't live with myself thinking like I ain't go as hard and started at the same level or whatever that another person
Not
did.
at all.
Like I can't fathom
Not at all.
that shit.
And got probably more talent, more knowledge on the game you playing.
Yeah. And it's all about a choice in a sense.
That's all it is.
I'm like, nah, man.
You gotta double down, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Every day, every second. And just worry about the day. We too worried about yesterday and tomorrow. That shit don't even exist. Yesterday ain't never coming back, and when you get to tomorrow, it's today.
Yeah.
Feel me? You gotta worry about right now.
And
one step at a time.
It just take a good mind state for people to just really get that. And, you know, prayers to the people who don't get that mind state too late. It's never too late, but just get on it.
Get on it right now.
Yeah. But man, look, I appreciate you on the platform, bro. You know,
no, my brother.
A lot of these I want to like redo. Like I wanted to get to my people who looking like a good introduction so they can see you. But I just want to do reoccurring shit. I just want this shit to be informal because niggas got. I mean, we got hella stories when you tap in on.
Facts.
Hella information that can still be dropped.
Facts.
You know, so, and then, shit, you know, coming with your, we can probably do it on the next one. So, when is the project coming out?
Next month.
Okay.
Oh, we can do it then. Set up at the shop. Give them a small little tour within the podcast. You feel me? Quick little snaps.
Switch up. Yeah. And, shit. So the new project already done, or you still tweaking it?
Motherfucker done.
Yeah.
I got a couple songs that I want niggas on, but they taking too long.
I mean, shit.
You know what I mean?
That's
why I ain't no feature junkie, man. I don't got time to chase Hollywood niggas around. I don't got time to be sending niggas verses and they don't use them. You know how many times I did that, bro? How many classic verses I done gave niggas?
It ain't using. I can
be
imagine.
Blessing these niggas, bro.
I can imagine.
And just got to ride to it, playing it off my phone and shit. Like, man, fuck all that, man. Yeah, like, man, I want niggas to know that I bust your ass.
Reusing verses, though. Reusing verses.
For sure.
But nah, I appreciate you on the platform, bro. Shit. Against All Odds dropping next month. Hold on, we gonna let them hear it yet. Nah, but make sure y'all tap
it's
in,
on
man.
The way, man. Against All Odds on the way. Overtime, the mixtape out right now on SoundCloud, man. Make sure y'all go check that out. Come check us out at Varsity House, 31 South St. Clair Street, Dayton, Ohio. Love. Dreamers Welcome Podcast, man.
Keep dreaming.
Always.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.